Let's be honest for a second. Look around. Look at the herd. They wake up. They consume. They complain. They sleep. They repeat. They call it living. They call it the grind. But you're watching this because a small voice in the back of your mind is screaming. It's telling you that you were built for more than just existing. You're here to understand the psychology of the high performer. The 1%. The ones who don't just participate in the game of life, they change the rules. To understand the peak, you must first understand the valley. The valley is comfort. And comfort is the silent killer of potential. Psychologically, your brain is wired for homeostasis. It wants to keep you safe. It confuses the familiar with the safe. It tells you that your 9 to 5 is secure. It tells you that not chasing that big idea is responsible. But the high performer knows the truth. The real danger isn't failure. The real danger is waking up at 65, realizing you've lived a life someone else designed for you. High performers aren't fearless. They are simply more terrified of a life of mediocrity than they are of a temporary struggle. So, what's the switch? What flips in the brain of a high performer? It's 3 things. First, they master delayed gratification. The average person trades what they want most for what they want now. A night out instead of studying. The snooze button instead of the sunrise workout. The high performer plays the long game. They understand that discipline is simply choosing the pain of regret later, over the pain of discipline now. Second, radical accountability. When the average person fails, they blame the economy, the boss, the partner, the traffic. They are victims of circumstance. The high performer looks in the mirror. They ask, what did I do to create this? What can I control? They own the miss. They own the failure. Because if you own the problem, you own the solution. Third, they shift their identity. The average person says, I'm trying to quit smoking. The high performer says, I am not a smoker. The average person says, I'm trying to get in shape. The high performer says, I am an athlete. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Stop acting like the person you used to be. Start embodying the person you are becoming. This is where the fantasy ends. Because there is a price. There is a toll for entry into this world. You will be lonely. The average person seeks validation from the tribe. The high performer seeks validation from the standard they've set. You will have to say no to friends. You will have to say no to relaxation when there's work to be done. The average person wants the result. The high performer falls in love with the routine. They understand that greatness is not one single act. It is a collection of tiny, boring, mundane choices made consistently over a long period of time. So, what is it going to be? Are you going to stay in the valley with the masses, complaining about the view? Or are you going to make the climb? Are you willing to bleed for it? To be misunderstood for it? To be alone for it? The psychology of a high performer isn't a secret. It's a choice. It's the decision to embrace the suck. To find strength in the struggle. To realize that the only person standing between you and the life you want, is the person you are right now. Stop being average. Start becoming undeniable. If this ignited something in you, if you're ready to build the discipline and the mindset required to win, then hit that subscribe button. Join the Growth Capital Mindset family. We don't just watch here. We grow. We build. We dominate. I'll see you in the next one.